Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Battle Brothers Let's Play. In the last episode we left off in Hufschlag, where we had a job available. However, it was another one of these ending of nightmare missions, and they're quite nasty. Even at one skull I'm a little bit wary to do it, but I asked you guys what you thought, and because it was only one skull, most of you thought that it was potentially worth doing. And so I am going to go ahead and accept this contract, but I'm going to modify our party composition a little bit before we go in to deal with these things. So we know that ranged weapons are effectively useless against them because our characters generally get tied up by the little like nightmare sprites or whatever they are, the sort of ethereal beings that the Alps spawn around us. So, ranged weapons, kind of useless. Pole arms, also pretty useless. And Orca's not in great shape right now anyways. So we're going to swap him out for Callahan. How are you doing, by the way? You're not in great shape either. Maybe Callahan should go there. We'll just sit you both out. So we'll be a man down, but I think that's better than risking somebody's life, who is already, you know, quite hurt. Then, rather than rolling with these less than useful weapons here, we're going to allocate some better weapons, I suppose. The question is what? Oh, somebody also wanted me to compare this to Ulrich's weapon. So let's do that before I forget. This two-handed mace is, yes, a two-handed weapon, so no shields with it. Damage is 50 to 75, which is similar to the woodcutter's axe, but with a higher lower threshold and a slightly higher upper threshold, so on average it will do more damage. Let's see, it is 50% of the damage will ignore armor, and it does 115% damage to armor. This one is less effective at getting through armor, but more effective at destroying armor. Shield damage is 30. Shield damage here is 20. Maximum fatigue is the same. Now, this is, by all accounts, the better weapon in terms of stats. However, I really like the ability that this thing has, where you can actively target shields to destroy them, because that's really, really useful. Now, with the mace, it looks like we still have that option. Okay, that's good to know. However, it's going to be a lot slower doing it with the two-handed mace, because this is going to be hitting for 10 extra damage. So where a round shield could be destroyed in one hit with this woodcutter's axe, it's going to take 2 hits from a mace, and that's just the round shield. For a heater shield or a kite shield, it's going to be 3 hits. So I don't know that I prefer that weapon, even though it is better in every other aspect. I really like the ability to destroy shields with this, and this one really suffers in that regard. Although I am surprised that you can still do it. That is a nice touch. It's just so, you know, bad at it in comparison. It's still better than the hand axes, though, I suppose. Anyways, there's the comparison. It is worth keeping around, and we probably will use it at some point, but not at this point. Right, so let's get everybody a shield and a one-handed weapon. So, bow out. I'll take the pitchforks out too. There you go. You know what? You can carry the banner. That's fine. I guess I'll just keep your crossbow on you. Let's take these out. And you get a shield. And I'll give you a morning star. Actually, it might be better to bring the military pick, to be honest. It costs less to swing it in terms of fatigue. God, I'd really like to bring another person, but I'm worried about these guys dying. He's actually got most of his health, but this makes him really susceptible to getting hit. Minus 30 melee defense. It's a lot. Although, granted, he has virtually none to begin with. Might not make a difference. I'm just not going to chance it. I think we're good with what we've got here. So, let's go find these bastards. I think they'll come to us, probably. Kind of what happened last time. I think night fell and somebody kind of touched us awkwardly from behind. Volkart the True comes to your side. He says that he's heard of these beasts before. Yield monster tale about things which squat on your windowsill and watch you sleep. Or they climb on your bed rest and peel your dreams open and look in. Some say it ain't none of that. They say they can get you while you're awake, put visions right in your noggin to see things that ain't there. Better stay awake, people. I mean, it's the middle of the afternoon. I think we're fine there. Well, actually, no. It's getting dark now. But it does sound like we're dealing with Alps again, although somebody did say in the comments that there are potentially other things that could be part of this mission other than Alps. Entering Hufschlag, it isn't long until Bartel is bothering the locals. He's slapping the buckets out of their hands and kicking the women into the mud. When an old man confronts him, the sellsword draws out his weapon. Other peasants beg that you put a stop to this at once. Yeah, you need to stop this. It reflects badly on us, and they're not going to want to offer us jobs if you keep being a jerk. As Bartle raises his weapon on high, you grab him by the forearm and bring it back down. He swings around looking at you sternly. The cowering old man backs off, soon collected by caretakers that shuttle him back inside before he gets himself hurt. A few other peasants linger around, watching with keen interest. You tell the sellsword to back down. He's paid to fight who you deem he should fight, not a bunch of peasants who are minding their own. As Bartle glances around, you realize you've left him no out that will save face. In his eyes, there's a look that says he's about to kill you. It'd be the end of him, but he'd go out with his suicidal pride intact. But the look fades, and embarrassment and humiliation take its place. He sheathes his weapon, spits, and remarks that he was only having some fun. So he's in a bad mood now. Whatever. Stop being a dick. Okay. Let's speed things along a bit. Do I need to be in a particular place, or are they just going to attack me wherever? There we go. Yep, we got Alps again. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's fight. Okay, one behind us. One in front of us, and I think one off to the side here as well. But I think there's only 3 Alps. Correct? Or is it only 2? No, there's 3. Okay, so there's 2 over there. Right, we gotta fight our way out of here first. So, see if you can't do that. Nice. Wow, look at you landing hits. You're doing better than our actual melee characters. Who are you closer to? I don't know that it makes much of a difference. Let's take, like... So we've got 11. We need to split that 3 ways so we can send 2 groups of 4 and 1 of 3. I think we'll send you after this one. Sure, that's fine. Just get in that direction. Hassan. Let's get you to high ground, since you're free to move. And we'll get you, obviously, moving in that general direction. John, you go with him. Good enough. Uhtred, you need to kill some nightmares. Nice. I like that we're landing hits. Volkart, can you do that as well? Come on, man. There we go. At least you got it eventually. Callahan, head out that way. Ulrich, let's send you after this one. I think your group is going to be the group of 3 because you are like an army unto yourself at times. And I like that, again, we're landing hits. That makes these missions so much easier when we can consistently do damage. Okay, so they bogged us down here, but there's only 2 of them. As we sort of spread these groups out, they get less and less effective at slowing us down. Because when we're all bunched together, all 3 of them can hit us in the same area. But when we start spreading out, each one's got to focus on a specific group, and obviously that means a lot less of them for us to deal with in one area. Come on, man. Need you to get through here. Jesus, 2 misses. Oh, don't start failing me now, guys. Hassan, come on. John, can you do better? No? I should be checking percentages, but oh well. Uhtred, keep moving. Okay, Callahan, can you free yourself up? I was hoping somebody else would be able to do it. Nope. Well, at least you got one of them. Okay. Thank you, Richard. See how far you can move up. I guess just the one. Well, if that's all you can do, it's all you can do. If he had a little bit more AP, he could bunny hop. Perfect. So you're in. That's going to force him to fight us. Well, he'll still spawn nightmares. It's not going to stop him. It's just... At least we're up to them. We can start swinging. And once we start chipping away at their health, they'll stop spawning nightmares. That one's going to get the attack off. That one will as well. But otherwise, we've dealt with them effectively enough. I should have probably just kept you up there, to be honest. Aldrich, you're over here. We need to get rid of this one. Come on, man. Thank you. You are supposed to be with these guys, so get to that high ground where you can help them a little bit better. Uhtred, come on, get through. Nice. Ulrich. I'd rather you wait. Let's see if somebody else can get him. Yeah, maybe Volkart can do it. Come on, Volkart. Damn it, man. Killing me here. Callahan, get to there so we can get more people in. Richard, perfect. Maynard, just start smashing this guy in the dome if you can. If you killed him, that would have been so great. I'm going to focus on the kills, though. I'm going to ignore the nightmares around them. Sorry that you have to waste your turn doing that, Ulrich. Damn it, man. And I just heap so much praise on you, too. Okay. Grim is looking a bit grim with the amount of nightmares surrounding him. They're all going to get to attack. Or at least the 2 of them will. Yeah, his morale's not looking very good. Hassan, 42 or 42. Come on, dude. Killing me here. Like, the nightmares aren't hard to deal with. If you hit them, they're gone and that's it. And they can't attack the first turn that they show up. So as long as you keep killing them, they're never really a problem. But we don't appear to be able to do that consistently. Alright, so that guy's dead. Let's get over here. Grim is in a tough spot, though. Okay, you get to there. Ulrich, again, wait. We'll see if you can land some hits finally. Thank you for that. Maynard, finish him, please. Come on, dude. God damn it. We don't seem to be able to block these guys, so I don't know that, like, getting our shield up and trying to protect against them is better than just trying to kill them. Ulrich, get up in his face. Alright, let's see. He's gonna call in a couple more. Oh, wow. Okay, can you get rid of that one finally? Thank you. I meant to move you this way, but oh well. Let's let Ulrich try to deal with that. If he does a round swing, he can potentially take out all of them. Okay, we're good over here, so why don't you move this way? I think we'll just let Grim rest. John, if you could finish this guy off, that'd be great. No? Okay, Ulrich, time to shine. I only got 2 of them. It's better than none. Let's see. If I put you there, you can still attack. So, yeah, that was worth it, I suppose. Good. Nice, look at you. And Uhtred, you're fine. So I guess just move this way to help out there. 2 more. Nothing that we can't handle. If you move there, you can get one of them. You can attempt poorly to get one of them. Alright, Uhtred. There we go. Get you in attack range. You guys are pretty much out of the fight at this point. Come on, Franklin. You're doing so well. Like, he started it so perfectly, I was considering moving him to the front lines, but... and he's failed me consistently since. Thank you, John. You just stay there. You're not bleeding or anything, right? Okay. Who are you gonna call in? 2 more there. Uhtred can still focus. Like, both of those guys can still focus on attacking him, so it's fine. God damn it. Well, at least you finally landed a hit. Keep moving up. Okay. Franklin. Whatever. You guys are done. You're just too far away at this point. Ulrich, you want to end it? Nope. John, do you do the honors? Perfect. Hop down here and we'll clean these guys up. Let's see. If you go there, you can get 1 attack off. Nice. We'll run him down. It's only the 1, and he'll dispel at the end of the turn, yeah. No level ups there. That's rough. We did get a lot of XP, though. Looks like everybody got at least 102. So that's pretty decent. And then we got 2 petrified screams and a parched skin. If I can help it, I won't sell them this time because they are part of crafting recipes, as I learned the hard way last time. Okay, so the Alps lay in the grass, and though you know you saw them hurt, their flesh seems to have healed over, and they seem more slain by your resilience than any weapon. You take your sword to saw a head off, only to find the blade slides right through the skin, and the neck hole puckers closed. You stab the body a few times, twisting the blade to rend the flesh unmendable. Sinews slither briefly before coming to a rest in the wound's hole. Not sure what to make of that, you shovel the head into a bag and tell the men ready a return to Alfgeir. Okay, let's re-equip our proper weapons here first, and I'll put Orca back in the party. Okay, so you guys can abandon your delusions of being melee combatants. And again, we'll swap these out. Pitchforks back in, bows back in. And we'll get you your pitchfork as well. Need to get him a proper pike as soon as we can. Are you still... You know what, we should get you in, even if it's like here. Just because he's going to be disgruntled for being a reserve, whereas Orca is okay with being a reserve with his wound. So that might help with the morale issue a little bit. Okay. No longer suffering from terrifying nightmares either. Let's spy around to get everybody's morale up a bit. Oh, we got Volkart drunk. Whoops. You're still in bad spirits, unfortunately. Nothing to be done. Did they have a temple here? No. So there's really no point in staying. Where do we want to go? I guess let's go to Wallstein. Were we there before? I honestly forget sort of how we made our way over here. In fact, we may have come from Wallstein, but let's check in there again. Just to see if there's any work. It's fairly close, so there's no harm, but Elkshorn will be our next stop if not, because I think we did come from the south. Right, so there wasn't really anything here. Nope. Although I will grab this food. You know what, I'll grab some bread. We do need tools and medical supplies, but they're ridiculously overpriced there. I actually should have checked Hufschlag, because we did just increased the price, or we lowered the prices there by... Actually, I don't know if nightmares affect that. I know, like, trade routes being attacked will increase prices, but I don't know if nightmares have an effect on price. They are considerably lower here. Oh, I'm glad I came back. These are well below what they're worth, so that was definitely worth the trip. Should have bought the food here too. Everything is selling for a pretty good premium here. That didn't make any sense, but you know what I mean. Okay, well, glad to have returned for that. That worked out quite well. They didn't have a job, right? I honestly didn't look. No, they didn't. I think I would have noticed if they did. So, Elkhorn. Away we go. Okay, here we are. And... oh, 2 jobs. Let's check the marketplace first. They have this very nasty looking weapon. It is a polearm, 2-handed. I wish it would show you what the different attack types are. But I assume that this functions like a pike in that it pushes rather than pulls. But I really don't have the money for that right now, so I'll have to pass. And we're actually pretty well covered on armor, so I don't really need to worry about that either, because I have extra padded leather. I don't need to buy another one. Right, so that's concerning. There are unhold in the area. I'm assuming that's what this is about. Also ambush trade routes, which might be what this is about, and that's more our speed right now. So what are we dealing with? Brigands, track them down, pay us a decent sum to drive a sword through a few of them. Okay, I'll accept. Drive off brigands at the abandoned stronghold to the southeast. I will do that. I wish we were able to heal ourselves a bit more. We've never been there. Let's visit Summersburg first. I really need a temple. There's no temples in this area. I think that's why I like the west so much, because there's, I think, several temples over there. But they might have one here. How bad is your leg at this point? Like, it may have healed already if not for the fact that it's been untreated. And I don't think there's necessarily a limit on when we do this. So, if it gets postponed 12 hours, I don't think that's a big deal. I just pray that there's somebody here that can treat our wounds. And there is not. That is unfortunate. So this faction kind of sucks in that regard. Got some interesting stuff in here. Ooh, some leather lamella, which is 15 points better than the padded leather. Also got some decent helmets here. In fact, I might buy 1 or 2 of them. So let's see. Helmets. Everybody in the front line has a nasal helmet. But if we got like 1 or 2 better ones, we could rotate one of the nasal helms back to our other pikemen, which would be nice. Actually, both of our pikemen need better helmets. So yeah, that would be nice. I wish I had some other stuff to sell. But we are about to get paid, so there is that. I wish these sold for something approaching what they're worth. I considered doing it then. Well, I like this is 125, 105, 150. I think buying the damaged one is worth it, just because for the difference we could buy tools and repair it. So I think it's ultimately cheaper to buy the damaged one. And then we'll buy, I think, this nasal helm as well. I should actually check, because that might not be better than the ones that we have. So this is 125. What are these? 110. So that is better. I'll give it to Richard, because that looks kind of paladin-like. And then this is 110. Anybody in the front line? Yeah, so Uhtred has a worse helmet, but only slightly, because it's painted, but it doesn't have the padded coif under it. Coif, whatever it's called. So this can go to Bartel. So he gets a slightly better helmet. And since Aldrich is actually fighting, we'll give him the helmet upgrade. Okay. And again, I would like the other one. Yeah, we'll do it. That leaves me at roughly 1,000. That one will go to, I guess, Orca. Sure. Although I feel like the red looks a bit strange on him. Now I can sell some of this stuff. That sells for more. I like the look of these better though. Let's get rid of 2 of those. I know that's completely superficial, but I don't care. Rule of cool is always in effect here. But yeah, no tavern, or excuse me, no temple. That's really frustrating. There's an armorer. I should have checked in here first. There's like so many cool new armors that they've added. Let's see. Thick metal plates and rivets, so we can add like lamellar armor to our armor. That's pretty cool. I really like these helmets as well. It's a new style. And they're paintable too, so that would be cool to pick up. Like, enough of those for our whole party. It's not the best helmet though. Which is a shame. Maybe there's better ones. Because like obviously with the nasal helm there's several varieties. There's just the basic nasal helm, there's the padded nasal helm, there's the nasal helm with mail. So there's, you know, quite a few that you can get. I wish I'd saved some money for that chainmail. But yeah, I do like the new styles of armor that they've added. I like the diversity it adds. So it doesn't look like Orca is going to be able to join us for this fight. One thing we can do, however, is trade his pike over to Bartel. It's not like Bartel can't use the pike. So at least somebody will be back there, you know, stabbing with it. Also, if you have a bandage, probably want to give it up, because you won't need it where you're sitting. Okay, so we're ready. We need to travel back down there. But I think we're out of time for the day. So I'll probably end the episode here, and we'll pick back up, ready to fight these guys in the next one. So, with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Battle Brothers with you. And I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.